Hey guys, I like to do a video for every dog before they go home to show their family how to use the training after they're board and train. And this one is for Mr. Pickles, our wonderful 6-month-old sheepadoodle puppy. So when he gets up from training, things are going to change a little bit around the house. And the first thing that should come to mind is the kennel. The kennel is where he sleeps at night. It's where he goes when you leave the house. It's where he goes when you're in the shower and you can't keep an eye on him on place when he first gets back from training. So it should be big enough for him to stand up in, turn around in, and lie down in, which this one is, as you can see. It can have a water bucket, I recommend that. It can have some chew toys, bones, antlers, stuffed Kongs. It can have a soft bed or blanket if he doesn't rip things up, which he is not, so give it a try. Good boy. But what I'm really concerned about is the behavior around the kennel. Does he go in willingly? Yes. Does he stay in when I open this door? Good boy, he sure does. And so how you'll implement this in his daily routine, because we're gonna have a daily routine for him now, it's not just a free-for-all, is overnight, he sleeps in this. When you leave the house to get the mail, when you leave the house to go shopping, when you leave the house to go see your friends, he goes in the kennel and relaxes. When you go in the shower and you can't keep an eye on him, he goes in the kennel and relaxes. When you're working from home or when you're home all day, he goes in the kennel for at least 1 hour every day, even though you're home, which seems kind of silly, but it'll help prevent a lot of issues when you go back to working out of the house or leaving the house for longer periods. Very nice. So, like I said, I can walk up to the kennel. Let's say that I just woke up from overnight, I walk downstairs, I go to my dog's kennel. I'm not gonna baby talk him as I walk up to him. I'm going to calmly open the door. If he starts to come out, I'll shut it in his face again. Gently but firmly, enough to make it that he's not gonna be pushing past you. While he's in there, I'm going to put his tools on. He already has his collar on because I'm filming right now, but you can see it's on there nice and secure. I made sure that his collar and his remote are synced and they're both turned on. Good boy. Tell him he's a good boy. I should be able to step away and recall him out. Now I could release him out, but I really want to make sure he understands that when I open a door, be it the back door, the car door, any threshold, he needs to wait to be released. And what I prefer to do is to recall my dog into a stationary command, like a sit. Come. Good boy. He comes out, he sits down, like a good, or he lays down, that's very good. Good job. And from here, I can move him around the house using commands again, even with distractions like my other dog, Duncan. Good boy. Shh. Down. If I see him getting too worked up and I want to keep him in a nice calm state of mind, I can tell him no and then tap on the e-collar. I can tell him down and tap on the e-collar. I could also simply tap on the e-collar. We're working pretty low out of 14. It's just what he's feeling right now, and it feels to him like a tap on the shoulder. Good boy. So it's not punishment, it's just communication with him. Hey, you're getting too worked up right now from seeing Duncan. Calm down a little bit. And he takes it very nicely because he's a good boy. So from here, I'm going to heel him through my house a little bit, which again, seems kind of funny to do because we're not walking our dog, we're not hiking or anything like that. We're in our own house, in my kitchen. Why are we heeling the dog? It's to teach Pickles, who is pretty rambunctious, aren't you, to move through the house in a nice, calm way. So even though, a year down the line from here, he's not gonna be literally in heel around the house anymore, he will know to move nice and calm and respectful of the other people and animals in the house because you taught him by patterning in the heel when he first got home. So, Pickles. Good. I like that eye contact. You notice when I say his name, he didn't just jump up and guess. He looked to me for guidance. So I'll say his name. Pickles. Good. Heel, and then give the command. So I don't ever say, Pickles heel, or Pickles sit, Pickles down. Good boy, let's go. Because then his name becomes a guessing game. Nice job. So a nice space between the name. Pickles, down. The name should just mean look to the human and say, what can I do for you? What do you need? And sometimes I just say, Pickles, and then give him some affection for being such a good boy and looking at me. Aren't you such a good man? I love this dog. He needs a bath. Good boy. All right, so I have Pickles anchored in a down here. Even with my other animals walking around and other people walking through the house, he's gonna stay in that down while I do some dishes, while I cook breakfast, make coffee. Whatever I need to do as a human, my dog is trained to just relax, and he's happy about it. He's not sad or depressed. He just relaxes while I do my thing because he knows that I will make time for him. and we'll do something that we both enjoy together very soon. Good boy, Picky. All right, so I go over here, I do my dishes, which I really do need to do. And he stayed calm the entire time. He laid there for 10, 15 minutes just waiting. If he whined, if he fidgeted, if he protested, I would say no and tap and follow through until he's nice and calm like this again. Very good boy. I love this boy. I'm gonna leave the room now, so I'm gonna make sure that he's double downed. He heard me say down, he just did ahead and did it. Very nice. Now when he's in a double down, which is when he either kicks his leg out to the side, lays on his side, puts his head down, he just visibly relaxes a little bit more than he was before. It means we're gonna be here for a while, so just take it easy. Take your level down a little bit. It does not mean he needs to keep his chin glued to the ground for the next 3 hours at this cafe. It just means calm down a little bit. He can lift his head up as long as he stays calm after this. Good boy. So I should be able to leave the room, walk in here. I'm going to not say anything, just tap the T button, see what happens. T for tone, makes a beep on his collar, and he knows that that means to come. Good boy. Goes to the wrong person, so I say, Pickles, come, and make it clear to him. And he should lie down. Very nice. Good job. He made a mistake, but that was confusion. That was not him trying to be naughty. Good job. All right, now I can send my dog to place. Nice job, Picky. And he should automatically down. There he goes. I'm gonna go ahead and tap that. Good job. Nice job, buddy. So the sniffing, he's saying, oh, who was here before me? I'm just gonna keep tapping until he just relaxes. That's a good boy. Not that he's not allowed to sniff ever, that's crazy, but because I didn't like where it took his headspace. He went from compliant to, oh, I'm just gonna kind of, he saw Taco, he saw Mallory, so he got a little excited and kind of forgot that he's working. Want to get him back into work mode by saying, hey, knock it off. If you're at work, you're not gonna be checking your phone, looking at YouTube, anything like that. You're gonna be relaxing and listening and being compliant. Good boy. So place, of course, is down with a boundary. The raised bed makes it very clear whether the dog's on or not. So he's on the place bed, and for the first few weeks or months or however long you need to feel comfortable, I'd recommend using a tie back. So a tie back is a leash that's connected to a heavy piece of furniture, or what I like to do is shut it in the window, so I always have one ready. It goes on your dog. Excuse me, buddy, it's hard to do with one hand. You're such a good boy. All right, good job. So it goes on your dog. Nice job. But you can see that it's not holding him back. It's not tight like this. It's loose enough that he stepped off, he would make that mistake and be able to get off and get maybe 1 or 2 feet away from the bed, so I can come in and correct him and address that mistake. It's not 20 feet long where you can get off and chase the cat. So use this until you're really confident about your dog's ability to stay, even when you're distracted. So if somebody knocks at your door, you need to go run and answer that. What I would recommend for the first few weeks is slip lead on, go answer the door, and then come on back. And when you can really keep an eye on him, you can take that off. Good boy. But when he's on place, when he's in command of any sort, I've got the e-collar, I'm ready to correct and redirect my dog to do the right thing. Good job. Very nice. So we have our dog's crate manners. They can heel, they can downstay, they can sit stay, they can go on place and relax. They can recall, of course. I can say come, or I could, good boy, yes, it's good. Good boy. Or I can use the tone. Good job. But I'm always ready to back myself up with the e-collar. Very good boy. So he's got all these great commands. He can stay calm with the cat walking by. He can be a really good puppy. But he can also be the same silly dog that he always was. I'm gonna tell him, Pickles, break! Yeah, hi buddy. Good job. So we get the best of both worlds. We get a really nice, compliant family companion, and still the fun puppy that we love. Yes, we do. He is such a good boy. I'm really excited for his family. Good boy. And now it's time to take a bath, I think. You ready for a bath? Oh.